like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. I was not going to be reviewing this show, but y'all got to be reviewing this damn show. CatFish Trolls, the season 1 episode. I think this episode like 4. I didn't write down which episode it was. This is with Sierra and Eskimo J. Also, as y'all see, if we all who have been, that y'all subscribe and watch me all the time, I have a new intro little thing. Let me know in the comment section how it looks, because my eyesight ain't all that good sometimes, and I haven't seen it on YouTube yet. So when y'all see it in these videos, starting today, y'all will see it today, which is Thursday for y'all. Put in the comment section how it looks. I don't think it looks grainy or it looks like distorted, but again, the way I see it sometimes on the program I do it in, it looks different once somebody's looking at it on YouTube. So please put in the comment section if it looks okay. I mean, it's not like if y'all say it looks like shit, I'm gonna take it down, but just give me your opinion. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget, once you subscribe, to make sure to hit that ding notification bell. And you can also share the videos, and as always, like my videos, please, and thank you if you like it. If you don't like it any damn way. So this episode, CatFish Trolls, I don't know if this show can do like a whole season of stuff, because for the most part, I swear each time they do it, a little bit of me feels like, this block control, this block control, fuck control, block control. We ain't got time for all of that. But I'm like, sometimes I'm just, I feel differently about things. So this particular one, it is with Sierra and Eskimo J. And, Sierra is a pretty girl. Okay, she's also a plus size girl, and she is trying to meet up with this dude called Eskimo J, who made a meme about her that went viral, and it it hurt her feelings, and it kind of ruined her life a little bit. And the video, the meme was making its rounds on social media, basically making fun of her as a fat girl. I remember the meme, okay, when she was, now see, I didn't recognize her until they showed the meme that she was talking about. The meme came out, I think it was sometime last year, honestly. Well, yeah, it was in 2017. And it was a picture that said, never trust a top half posting female. And it was a double-sided thing, and it had on one side, it was her from the neck up, and the second one was her from the neck down. And, as the president and CEO of the the Big Girl Association, from her head up, she did not look plus size. And I remember the meme going around, and I remember people talking about it, saying how plus size girls will post a face only photo, will only post photos from, the neck up or whatever, because they are plus size and they don't want people to show it. People to know it. So the meme was that in picture form. So I remember how much it just circulated or whatever, and she of course said she kept being retweeted. She was basically fat shamed and everything, how people was talking about her, so how she was gonna die. She just the mean things that people say about people or whatnot. And it's weird because I'm big. So I've had conversations with men, women, strangers and friends or associates or whatever about the whole big girls only post photos from the neck up. And I'm like, bitches, you lying. Do some people catfish people and post only a certain type of photo? Yes, they do. The same way some skinny girls post photos making themselves look skinnier, or some skinny girls post photos making themselves look a little thicker, what they need to be thicker at. So my thing is, it isn't like only plus size women post photos to only show their best asset, or an asset they think is their best. I want to say their best asset, because I post full bodies all day. But if y'all follow me on Instagram, on Jay Lee's Corner on Instagram, I'm consistently posting photos of myself, because but some people are more confident. And I don't think the girl had like not posted her full body, just some of her pictures was just, you know, from the face up or whatever. So of course people were making horrible comments about her weight, about her and her weight, not just her weight, just her too in general. And she's such a pretty girl, and I don't mean, oh, she's pretty for a big girl. No, she's pretty regardless. So saying with it, I'm pretty regardless. But you know what I'm saying. And she was saying when the meme was circulating, and she kept getting all these comments on social medias, so she had to like cut her comment stuff off and kind of just like cut her alerts off too, because it was just too much. And the same comments, if y'all watch the show, the same crazy fat shaming, you gonna die, you fat whale, like all those things, I get the same comments from certain people. I don't think I probably got them to the extent that she got them, because her meme went viral, and so I get how she's saying she got all these comments and it was horrible. People, man, look, I tell you, I block so much shit just to not have my comment section be crazy. And it's not overwhelming like hers was. But if you get, you know what I'm saying, 5 mean comments a day, you know what I'm saying, in the whole week, it's going to add up. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just kind of crazy. So, with her though, I think her thing is more mental, and with her insecurities. I think in one way or the other, all the comments and stuff made her insecure, and that's why she wants to meet this particular person who did it, because the strangers and fucked up her goddamn self-confidence. So they're gonna help her meet the guy. The dude's name is Eskimo J. You know, they go to his like Twitter or whatever. He wants to be basically a rapper. He posts different little clips of him rapping and freestyling. He has like lyrics. This is written like on social media about doing drive-bys, pictures of him with guns. This fuckboy shit, you know what I'm saying, that we know that goes on. And it seems he's a troll. He's a Twitter troll. He's a troll. He's a goddamn troll. He trolls women of all shapes, sizes, colors, and creeds. It's not this plus size women. It's women in general. They went to his Twitter, and he was saying mean things about all kind of people, not just about big people. He is the epitome. He is the epitome of a Twitter troll. So he also posted something about gay people being gay people. He said, I was born in an era where being born gay wasn't normal. Y'all want me to accept it now. So he's also against the gays. Again, he is a fucking Twitter troll. And you know, it was, but honey, not Raymond was mad. I'm like, of course he'd be mad, because he's also gay. But Charlamagne was just like, do we have to meet him, because he's like a stereotypical black guy, young guy who wants to rap with guns and stupid lyrics, and you know what I'm saying, I hate fat girls, I hate ugly girls. Even though you cute, you're not really cute, because it's just really good lighting, you're still ugly. I don't like gay people. A typical Twitter troll who does shit for attention. So my thing, I feel like you're giving these trolls what they want, because then once they're on the show, they're popular. Okay, think about the dude Roland Ray from the last episode. Honey, he all up and through social media now. Now he's popular. We might be laughing at him, honey, and showing his bad behavior, but people who act like that, they don't care if they get attention, even if it's negative. So I feel like you're trying to spotlight them to shame them, but I don't think they all feel shame. That's just my opinion. Anyway, they end up getting in contact with the dude's producer who works with him. You got a producer? Girl, I guess so. And they talk to him. Now, this is the first person I saw that has been sense and did not give out too much information. He does say how, well, yeah, he be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, but what he doing is for entertainment. He got a whole bunch of followers behind that meme thing. So, but he's doing it, it's just social media. He's not like trying to be mean or whatever. It's entertainment. Some people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? It's not really entertainment if you are here hurting people's feelings. But, everybody's different. Everybody was raised different, and it is what it is. So, but the dude said, like, the main guy, a whole bunch of followers. They're like, oh, so we did it for attention. He's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But it happened. So he do give them the dude's real legal name. But when Charlamagne said, well, I want to meet up with him, I'm like, what's his phone number? He said, nah, you good. So he wouldn't give him the phone number. And I would not either. Even though you're Charlamagne, I don't know what your intent is, bruh. I'm not giving you anyone's phone number. But I'll say, well, I have your number or you have mine, and now I'll let him know that you're looking for him, and now I'll see if he wants me to, you know what I'm saying, give y'all his number, or you can say I can give him your number or whatever. But We see that whole thing. But they then like Google his real name and they find a house number that like is associated with him. So they call this person's house number, and Charlamagne gonna say it's probably his grandma. And Raymond calls. I'm like, Lord Jesus, not the white man. He like, hey, is so and so there? The grandma's name. And the man voice say, nah, she not here. Who is this? Oh, this is Raymond. We're doing a TV show about da. Are you Eskimo J? Do you know Eskimo J? He was like, nah, right. Where do you guys live? He like, look, you have to me goddamn questions. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to hang up now. He got scared. Raymond need to kind of not be scared like that. But it was funny because Charlamagne was like, you was acting like the feds. Like you were asking too many questions. And he was. And technically he did sound like a person fishing. He sound like somebody who called your house and say, hey, what's your name? Okay, we got you on our list, and you can get this new TV for $29.95. All we need you to do is give us your credit card number. That's who. Look, he like a scammer. Get your scam ass off my phone, Raymond. So they don't get any luck there. The next day, they do end up talking to him. I forgot how, but that doesn't even really matter. Anyway, and he like, hey, I saw your stuff or whatever. They video chatting. And, want to meet you, come through, talk about your music, social media stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, and internet stuff. He like, all right, man, cool, man. Yeah, I'm going to come through. Now, the dude live in Miami. So, they had to all go to Miami to meet him. And they tell him, like, okay, we're going to come meet us at the studio, like bring your music because I want to hear some stuff. Charlamagne really got this dude thinking he's gonna come with Charlamagne and listen to some music because Charlamagne is like interested in what he got going on. Lie as you tell. So he gets to the studio, he plays some music. So Sierra's in the car, and so she's waiting in the car, and Charlamagne gonna go in and talk to the guy, smooch him up or whatever, and then they're gonna come outside to be, in the face of Sierra and Raymond. So she dressed really cute. Came with a really cute little romper or whatever. I do feel like she wore a thing to like show I'm plus size bitch. Okay, it was really cute. Anyway, he played some little music and he all like, yeah, man, they love this song. And Charlamagne like, yeah, I don't really like that, man. You ain't got nothing about, being a Twitter troll or social media stuff, or trolling people, because you do that a lot. He was like, nah, I ain't got none of that or whatever. So they kind of talking or whatever. And you're like, well, what's been up? You've been online and talking stuff about people and being a troll. Like, nothing about that. And so he was like, what? He was like, well, nah, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what people do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I saw somebody on social media making fun of somebody's grandma's coffin because it was cheap. I said, well, people do that. They do. And it's the thing of, again, I'm always able to see two sides of the situation. Now, what he doing is definitely trolling. He's definitely trolling people. But what he said was honestly true. People do be on social media and they'll crack jokes and people will laugh. And it won't be an issue. But sometimes you crack another joke and no one finds it funny. Or people find it funny, but the person the joke is about is offended. It's that thin line between, how far is too far, who can you joke with? My thing is, you just can't try to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to hurt someone's feelings. It's a thin line to doing it or whatever. So he like, let's go outside. I want you to meet somebody. First of all, I would say, you want me to meet who? Who we want to meet? I don't know. I don't want you to meet nobody. Wait, no, I don't want you to introduce me to somebody. That's what I would say. They go out of there. He's, of course, it's Sierra. And he said, oh, hey, so he do recognize her or whatever. And so you both made that meme about me or whatever, and I can't believe you did that, and you hurt my feelings, it was hurt me, and all these people. So she's, of course, just letting out how I felt or whatever. And basically, he don't get no fucks. He like, you put stuff on Twitter, you have to be ready for what comes. You have to have tough skin or just stay out the way. I said, well, God damn it. Like he never said, well, yeah, it was wrong, I shouldn't have said it, I shouldn't have did it. He was like, no, it was what it was. It's you can't put stuff on Twitter and then it's social media. And again, I got what he said, but he was still wrong as fuck for what he did. But that's the truth. When you put yourself on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Vine, YouTube, or whatever, you open yourself up to rude people, to rude, disrespectful, spiteful, evil people whose sole purpose is to say things to make you cry. That is what they are trying to do. And when you put yourself in any kind of public spotlight, it doesn't mean they have the right to do it. It doesn't mean that at all. What it means is you have to understand what you're signing up for. Putting yourself on social media does not give anyone the right to demean you, degrade you, dish you, talk you, dog you, whatever. It does not give them the right to do that. But you have to understand that it happens. And you have to understand you have to ignore that noise to the point to where you either can clap back if you feel like it. You cannot say nothing if you feel like it. But you have to kind of remember to not let those comments and concerns get in your head. You can't let someone else's feelings get in your head. So I understand him saying you have to have tough skin or stay out the way. If you put yourself on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, you have to be ready for what comes, because it's absolutely true. And I'm speaking from experience. The same way as if you're an actor, you have to be aware that if you have a fucked up movie, we're going to talk about you. You have to be aware if you're a singer and your album flop, we're gonna talk about you. You have to be aware if you go on Basketball Wives and your fucking weave, wig, and lace front is all fucked up. I'm gonna talk about you. But I try not to do it in a way to where it will hurt someone's feeling. I try to do it in a joking way and they let me be offensive to that person type of way. But you know, again, it's a thin line, but you have to kind of prepare yourself because it's going to come. So him saying that was a truth, but what he's doing is completely wrong because he is just attacking anyone and everyone to hurt their feelings. And then he's calling it, well, you know, because you put it out there, that ain't how it go, bro. But there are people who literally do that shit all day, every day. Like, that's all they do. They're like, well, do you care that you hurt her feelings? He said, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want her to feel it. Like, but again, it was just jokes. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, I didn't know the meme was going to get all that attention. Like, I didn't know that was going to happen. Again, you can't do shit and then not care what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? That's just not right either. So the whole time, she like, well, you know, because she keeps saying like, well, don't you get to hurt my feelings? Like, don't you get this? Don't you get that? And he was like, well, I get it. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He kind of wasn't. He wasn't trying to feel bad. He didn't feel bad. He did not. He just said that he understood that it made her, it hurt her feelings, and he wasn't trying to do that. However, I did it and it's done, and I don't take it back. So, and it was like nothing was accomplished. Nothing was accomplished because he said that he wouldn't stop trolling because it was just jokes, and he not gonna stop doing it. He said how he was raised, you know, to have tough skin because his father died when he was young. And he then made some stuff about them like, yeah, because in the black community, we're just raised to be tough, to, you know, live through tragedy. True, but you can't be asshole because of that. You know, he a young dumbass kid. Okay, he's a young dumbass kid, and it's really that simple. You know, he does say he's sorry for how she felt, but not for what he said. And then he said, I'll probably say it again to somebody. He says, I'm not gonna say I take it back. I said what I said is what he said. But he said he would not make any more memes about her because he didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I mean, nothing was accomplished. Nothing was accomplished with this episode. Nothing was accomplished with the last episode. The only thing that they accomplished was he said he would not make any more memes about her, but he's still out here trolling. Like, and they reached out to him, you know, a couple months after it aired or whatever, and he didn't respond because his ass out there trolling some goddamn unaware because that's what he does. He's a young ass, dumb ass kid. So it was funny because I'm like, he really just doesn't care. He doesn't, and he did it for attention, and he was on the show for attention. So I mean, I guess the only good part is that he said he would not, you know, make any more memes about her, and he said that he do know that he was sorry for how she felt. So that was the, you know, the one little olive branch in this goddamn tree of shade, if you ask me. Anyway, that was the episode, okay? And again, don't forget to let me know if you like my intro. Throw your comments in the comment section below, and if you have been watching this long, put in red fish, blue fish, or green eggs and ham, the cat in the hat, or simply Dr. Seuss. Yeah, so put one of those in, and of course put in a random emoji. That's it. Peace. Then hit stop, of course.